Alright, I'm Jared with the Cool Guys Heating and Air Conditioning out of Omaha, Nebraska. I'm going to show you if your air conditioner isn't working or if your furnace isn't working. The first thing you're going to want to check is going to be your thermostat. First, you're going to want to make sure that your thermostat has good batteries in it. On this specific one, the batteries are down here on the bottom. You know, when you pull those out and change them, just make sure that they're going the right way. There have been calls where the batteries are in wrong, and you don't want to be that homeowner that has me come over, you pay $100 just to tell me that your batteries are put in the wrong way. Other thermostats, in order to change the batteries, you'll actually pull off the whole entire thermostat off of the base. Then you'll usually find the batteries back behind there. Once you put them in and click it back onto the base, you're going to want to make sure that it's securely back on the base, and you won't want to see any gaps behind here connecting the thermostat to the base. If there is gaps and it's not seated properly, then it just might not work properly. And I've had those calls where I go and I literally take the thermostat and click it onto the base and it starts working. So once you have all that figured out, you're going to want to make sure that it is set to cooling if cooling isn't working. There'll be a mode button that on this one there's a mode button that you switch from cool to off to heat. A lot of them you'll see a little switch that will say heat off cool. Switch it over to cool. This one's already on cool. Another thing on these digital thermostats, a lot of times when you set it to cool, it will blink, and once it stops blinking, that's when the actual AC clicks on. So give it time to blink for a little bit. Sometimes it'll be 5 minutes. Anyhow, so once it stops blinking and it's on cool, and you have your target temperature, which on this one is over here, target temperature is 66. The inside temperature, the room temperature right here is 72.5. So, like I said, you'll know which number on your thermostat is your target temperature by pushing the up and down arrows, and it'll change. So this one's down to 63 now, and yeah, so we're at 63 here, 72.5. You should be good to go for cooling. For heat, the same thing, to switch it over to heat and make sure your target temperature is above your room temperature.